You're watching Force 13's live streaming service.
I think we missed it.
Your train has no tracks and is on its side and leaking poisonous gas everywhere over the project.
Where is the damn hole?
Part off the wall. The 19 and the 17 off the wall.
Confirmed tornado, right as you say that.
What? Mapped what I believe to be the center point of Irma.
That's the wrong answer. Live from Force 13 headquarters. Welcome to Force 13 Sundays. My name is Nathan Foy and we're here once again. Now, I believe we've got a few people who may or may not be new to Force 13 Sundays. It's been quite a while since we did Force 13 Sundays, but if you've just tuned in wondering what on earth's going on, it's our light-hearted feature that we can now finally bring back because the Tropics haven't got us stuck for like the 10th week running. So here we are all live. I'm joined by our team, our Sunday team tonight, which consists of quite a few people. I know we've got an announcement coming up shortly, but we have got all these people here. Oh, well, there we are, and there's me. Obviously, you can see me, and there's Strat. You don't want to see too much of me, so I'll just turn that one off just for a moment. There you can see on the top left-hand side, we've got Ryan. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Strat needs no introduction.
Well, good evening anyways, though. Hope everyone's having a spectacular night.
Christian, you are also here. You were on a few live streams, and that's where you started with us very recently, and it's good to have you on board.
Yeah, this is my third one, I believe.
Excellent. Yep, definitely good to see you, and we've already been working on some video templates, and we're making some great strides, by the way, recently with our work. This is very much our community hour where we sort of share everything with you. Also, we've got Mike there as well.
Good evening. Hopefully everyone's doing well.
Yep, we're all fine. Ethan. And Mitchell, I presume. Somewhere.
I think he's muted because Mitchell stepped on his foot earlier.
Oh, yeah, that did happen. Yes. We've also got... who else? We've got James and Justin.
Hello.
Good evening to you both. And down at the bottom there we have Ike, who was regularly seen on a bike earlier this year.
Good evening.
And none other than Straticus, whose name is inspired by Strat, believe it or not.
Yes, it is.
So there you have it. Very much so. So let's go back to this imagery, I suppose. There's not much to look at out in the Atlantic apart from that potential subtropical system, I guess. Shall we just give that a brief mention before we go on with this announcement? It is coming, don't worry. Just about this potential system.
Was it Indus 94L? Was that the one?
Yeah.
Near subtropical status?
Nelson thinks he's got the information. Nelson says I'm pregnant. So that's the announcement, folks. No, it's not the announcement.
Nathan's pregnant. Wow. Congratulations.
Nelson, not me.
Congratulations.
Oh, Nelson. Okay.
Ryan, what are you thinking?
I'm sorry. Nelson. Congrats, Nelson.
Gee.
Hope you have.
Oh god,
people respond.
Make sure to throw
We'll get on to that soon. All right. Now let me find the right place to press the button. I think it is here actually. So, who in the now a few people do know what this announcement is. Ryan knows. Strat knows. Ethan knows. I think that's everyone, isn't it?
I'm very excited for the announcement. I cannot wait.
So, anyone who is not Ethan, Strat, or Ryan, any thoughts on what it's going to be?
I'm bad at guessing, so I'm not going to say anything.
Ah,
New animations along with new music.
I think I know what it might be, but I'm not sure, you guys.
Some of those comments are very amusing. But anyway, I may as well start playing it. Now, this is a trailer. It was a very rough cut trailer. It's taken the last... Because the thing is, we've been thinking about this for a while, but it only just occurred to me last night. Hey, we ought to make a trailer for this for the public announcement. So I must apologise in advance that it's not very polished, but it gives you an idea of what to expect pretty soon. And here it is.
Here we go.
They still don't know. They still don't know, I don't think. In the final version, I'll probably be talking over it just like this. Something like that. I think that was more louder than expected. One of our members just said the biggest drum roll in cinematic history. Could well be. So there we have it. Do we know what it is yet? We do now. We are doing Hurricane Week 2020 this year. We are very much doing Hurricane Week 2020 from November 30th to December the 5th this year. So I'm very pleased about that, and I'm sure a lot of other people will be as well. It's been 3 years since we did an actual Hurricane Week, and it's coming back.
Very excited.
So there we go. That's the big announcement today.
Knew it! I knew it was gonna be Hurricane Week!
Yes.
Hurricane Week
Yeah.
2020.
So everyone's very happy about that. We're doing plenty of documentary pieces. There's also going to be a lot of community interaction. We're doing more than ever this year. And it starts on the last day of Atlantic hurricane season, so it shouldn't be hard to forget, really. So the day one of Hurricane Week is us doing our big end of season party, basically.
That's gonna be it.
Even though it most likely won't be the end of the season in the Atlantic.
Please don't even mention
the way it's going.
Let's just have some optimism that it will be the end.
There's a little peek at the Atlantic whilst we keep talking for a little while. And again, that potential subtropical cyclone. 80% still?
Yeah, still 80% the next 2 days, 90 the next 5. It's pretty close to becoming
I think the subtropical depression would be the designation right now.
Excellent. I'm just going to get that text up at the bottom because we've come very unarmed here today because we're really, I mean, we're taking all the breaks we can from the tropics whenever we can just snatch it from the Atlantic. It's been 26, is it? 26 tropical cyclones, soon to be 27, looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, at least the gyre one that everyone thought would be the next named storm near Cuba and the Caribbean has really lagged behind expectations. We're getting a bit of a retrieval in terms of land impacts for some time. It's actually down to 20% off the development in the next 5 days.
And I think that's a little bit too kind.
Yeah, I mean it's very fortunate. We don't have to deal with something else already near land.
It could still develop beyond day 5.
That's true, but I do think it is kind of amusing because everyone was jumping on it a couple days ago. A lot of people were pre-naming it and stuff, and now it's just kind of
they were. Everybody was screaming, calling it the next Wilma.
I wouldn't say squandering, but it's kind of just out there doing nothing right now, and that's pretty nice at least.
Alright, just for those who have just joined us and missed the announcement, I will display it now. You saw that trailer just then. We are running Hurricane Week in 2020, November the 30th through to December the 5th. So if you've not seen that before, take a look at some of the old ones. They had really cool times. We did it in 2012, 13, 15, 16, 17... and now a 3-year gap to 2020 and the shenanigans return. If you've got any questions for us tonight regarding pretty much anything, you can send us a message live, and there's our team waiting for questions. Strat there, Class Clown as usual, going on with that.
And it's a low blow, man. I am someone that's just very happy their football team is no longer winless.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so the New York Giants obviously had a terrible start of the season. We were 0-5, and I had made a pledge about a month and a half ago that I would not put anything up my wall to decorate until they won their first game. So for almost a whole semester so far at college, I've had nothing on my wall until today when we won as time expired.
Congratulations, Strat.
Thank you so much. It means so much. Oh my god, Elton's saying that my quarterback sucks. Oh my god.
Here we go.
Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to time him out for that. That's
no, you don't time people out.
I will time him out. I'm going to... Oh wait, I can't remove his message. He's a moderator. Oh man.
Who is it?
It's Nelson.
Nelson? Which... Our Nelson?
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, I saw it.
No,
That's a good comment.
Oh dear.
That's a good comment.
Yeah.
So there we go again with that announcement just on the screen there. So that's the big announcement tonight, and we're glad that we can stay here to discuss it for a while or discuss anything at all. Where shall I place my Unfortunately, we've got 9. Oh, there's my actual. Yeah, let's place it on top of me. I thought I was going to
revealing any of the features tonight at all? All? Are we leaving those to be more speculative as teasers?
We don't know exactly. Well, we do know, to a degree.
We don't know the quantity of all of them, but we know some of the general things that will be involved.
I can tell you there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be live streams every night. Probably 2 hours live every night. Maybe more.
Wow. I'll be there.
There will be extra content. There'll be peripheral content. All kinds of things. But at the moment, we're gonna keep it a little bit on the quiet, and I imagine features will start to get fed out as we get closer to the time. That's what, 6 weeks away?
Yes. About
something like that.
I don't know what day of the week November 30th is, but it's
close to Thanksgiving. It's a Monday, I think.
It's a Monday. It always starts on a Monday.
6 weeks on one day.
Alright, let's start with some questions then. Start your message with Force 13 all in text, and it will light up for us. What are your thoughts on potential strength and track of Caribbean area?
Will it form is the question that I would ask now. Because models have backed off on it.
Another question there, what is Strat's favourite basin?
Another
You know, I am a particular fan of the South Indian Ocean after 2018.
And your favorite
Yeah.
storm is Kananga, right?
Yeah, that one was
No,
pretty cool.
please don't mention it around Strat.
She
No,
named
no, no, no,
Strat.
Please don't mention the K word.
No, Kananga was a great storm. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. We can always talk
I
about
mean, it
that.
didn't
Except
hit
it was-
land. Didn't hit land. Cat 4 that didn't hit land. Those are always
Exactly.
cool, right?
That's why it's
Yeah.
great. That's why it's great.
Someone has shouted at us saying, "Can we play Guess the Storm, please?"
Oh
I'm
god.
I don't
But-
think that was planned tonight.
We weren't prepared for this.
We didn't have Guess the Storm planned for tonight, no. But I'm sure we'll be doing it soon. The last Force 13 Sundays was a Guess the Storm to celebrate the 50k.
It was
And
just a
when
month
was
and a
that?
half ago.
I imagine
How long ago?
sometime-
A
I
month and a
imagine
half ago.
A month and a half feels like last year already.
God. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
imagine I could probably whip together some sort of Guess the Storm format for my OBS if
Maybe we could do. Maybe if we could just got 3 Guess the Storms up tonight and do like a, a sudden death Guess the Storm.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
we should
Hey,
Guess the
no,
Storm
no.
from the 2020
What sudden
hurricane
death?
trailer.
What do you?
It just means like, if it's tied 1-1, we throw in a third one. And that's that win.
Absolutely.
Oh god, there's so many
Could do
questions.
something like that.
That's way too
But
many.
hey, keep sending them in because this is the best time people will ever get for us to be in a relaxed state of mind and to be able to speak to people normally like anyone would do when they're not tracking a category 4 hitting someplace or other.
Yeah.
But also, this is the time when we have the most, let's see, our ears are the most open to taking things on board. We can actually act on them right now, pretty much.
Yeah.
And also,
some
after
more-
tonight's broadcast, we will be shifting our way into the Discord server, discord.gg/force13, and we'll be having a bit of an after party in there as well.
Party.
And
Nitro giveaway at 8 p.m., right? That's what we said?
if I'm being generous, there could be a Nitro giveaway at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh god, because that's the pinned message in the chat right now.
Well, that's definitely happening
Before we
then.
lost their minds.
Well, you said it earlier, so I made it as the pinned message. when
That's
the
definitely
trailer-
happening then. Yep. All right. Are we going to predict 2021 is going to be worse? And I just casually went over
Hopefully
Ethan's
not.
comment without referencing it too, because we shouldn't have to talk about Ethan's comment.
What comment?
Ethan, what did you say?
We don't
No,
want
no,
track of Hurricane Rita.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Ethan made it! Ethan already
Do
made
you have a
it!
new headset, Ethan?
He
I had
does.
that for a while.
Oh god. Someone's saying, with your updates for 2021, how much of an increase should they expect in different types of quality for all the work that's going on? And I think to answer that, Nathan, the Tropical Weather Bulletin saw an upgrade last night.
Yeah, oh yes, I should also mention on this as well. Unfortunately, there won't be one tonight for me. I don't know if anyone else will be able to produce one. Just that because we've literally just shifted, production time is still too high. When you think about this, I've been using one software to produce all my video updates. I've been using the same software since I started animating on September 17th, 2010.
Goodness.
And,
It's a long time.
and
Ancient.
last week,
It's like ancient
Software.
history.
last week I switched. So trying to overhaul 10 years of shortcuts and alleyways and different ways of doing things. It's just not feasible to do it tonight, considering that production time, it used to be like 45 minutes for Tropical Weather Bulletin. Last night's, even though it looked very nice, it was about an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours. But we will get that down.
Hopefully.
We'll get back down to 45 minutes in no time.
Yeah, but back to your question about quality next year. I mean,
Or somewhere close to that.
the biggest thing about next year that I want to see with us really is more consistency, and actually I think we're doing all right for videos if I say so myself. I think we're all right with our videos, are decent with our live coverage, always could be better and will be. We've got live streams popping up everywhere on our network. The UK just launched, the Earthquakes channel, I've just taken over operations on that. We've got our 24/7 live tracker, which needs updating, I know. But next year, I think we're really going to be looking out towards graphics, social media, our website, which is looking dire, and whatever else, you know.
Yeah. I do think
And
that
I believe next year is also the project's 10th birthday.
Yes, it's
November
our 10th year.
30th.
Our
Yeah.
10th year, so it's a really big one for us, November next
Oh.
year.
Wait, so Hurricane Week will start on Force 13's birthday too.
Yeah, 9th birthday.
it
Cool.
will.
I'm 9.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
November 30th.
We're getting to I'm 9.
Let's see what else we've got here. In winter, there are storms too.
Suppose there's been no question. Why does he keep changing the colour of his light?
Oh,
What?
that question just slipped away from me. It was something about going on vacation.
Oh
I
dear.
didn't see the vacation question there.
I've lost it now. God damn it. Take a different question whilst I look for that again. 'Cause it sounded interesting.
Let's see. Someone said, "Where is Holos Unleashed?" That's a
Ah, now.
Yes,
All right, Marcel
we need
Holos.
season 2.
Marcel Holos has expressed interest in coming back for another comedy series.
You know, actually, what? Forget it. How about we do Strat Unleashed instead?
God.
I mean,
Why?
It is the same album. That's what I'll say. I will say, though, that for some of the kind of non-weather-based larger productions that we want to do that are more kind of live-based or longer and aren't just extra-based, we have been taking a potential look at Twitch for the future. For some of those.
you
kind
are.
Of
I've not even had a chance to look yet.
you made the account already.
We've made a placeholder account
No,
so
you've
no one
made the
else
account.
does, especially now that you've mentioned it.
Yeah,
Your blubbermouth there.
I said that my roommate just looked over at me really weirdly for a second there.
Yeah, I can see why. Let's see what that question. Yes. In winter there are storms too. Do you go on vacation then? I need data all year round. Well, you know, it's getting better all the time. There's more people who can do things for us here with videos and whatnot. So, I mean, who remembers 2015 when there were no video updates on Pseudolaw for about 5 days? When it was a category 5 because I was on vacation.
Well, didn't Devin went live during Patricia. You were on vacation for that, but there was nothing for Pseudolaw.
Yeah, no.
Right?
And then fast forward to 2018 when Strat did excellent coverage, in my opinion.
I remember that.
All
Yeah,
of
that
those
was
Six
great.
storms at once or
Six
something.
storms
I
at
have
once.
fond memories.
That was always pure unadulterated chaos.
And in
I will tell you that much.
2019, I don't think anything happened whilst I was away that time.
A couple of miracles here and
Yeah.
there.
I think I ran a brief stream on Kamuri, but it was terrible.
But, you know, everyone picks times for vacations, and we work around it okay these days.
Well, not to mention that this year, I'm guessing no one could go on vacations because of you know what.
Well, there's a few.
We
but-
were going to go on a 3-week vacation to the U.S. during July and August, but then I think you all know what happened to that.
We? Well, there was going to be a... Hold on, I can hear.
Whoa!
That's too much me in the background there. Well, yeah, there was going to be the US tour, but I can guarantee you that whenever it becomes right to do so, there will be at least one US tour.
Yeah, it better be the East Coast, because the East Coast is the best coast. I don't care what anyone else in the chat says.
There will be at least one US tour. I think it might be next year. Strat's a little bit more cautious. We'll see.
I'm just more of a pessimist in vaccine distribution times than others maybe. But
Yeah.
hopefully that it gets fixed up, because I kind of want to go on a vacation again myself, you know.
Absolutely.
I've been going around to other countries and stuff, so hopefully that can happen again someday. And as I see that, I see a message from someone named Hurricane Andrew that says, "No Strat, cook yourself somehow."
You know what I've always wondered, though? Why do people always ask Strat questions and not anybody else here?
Yeah, okay. Alright then,
Yes.
Ethan.
Come on.
Here's the
Come on,
challenge for
guys.
all the viewers then. Strat is there, but if necessary, I will impose my face upon his in that to make sure he's not there. So you can direct your questions to everyone else.
I mean, there's a fight going on in the chat, by the way. I think Nelson's timing out K multiple times with the account.
No.
No way.
Right, let me just point out one more thing. If anyone's getting timed out by Force 13, it definitely isn't me, and it usually isn't anyone in this room that we're looking at.
I don't even have access, so...
Although Strat can sometimes be a little bit mischievous as well.
Oh, okay, wait, Nelson's accusing me of lying. Oh my god.
Here comes another battle. Let's get on to some questions before we get thoroughly derailed. Why is the Atlantic not really spawning storms even with a La Nina, warm waters, and looking like no wind shear? Did the Atlantic give up? In a season that's got 26 tropical cyclones, you're asking if the Atlantic has given up.
Okay, I'll just say this.
Another one on the way, 27, if that one does.
All right, let me tell you. I'll tell you. I did some research earlier. On August the 9th, I think it was, the ultra long range models were suggesting that the model ensembles, they're pretty good at signaling how many at least storm opportunities there are. Whether they actually form or not is another matter, but storm opportunities. And there were was it 9?
9, yes.
And all 9 of them formed by September 12th. So that was fully correct, but that's very rare to happen. This time, between now and November 21st, I think, the ensembles have 10 opportunities, most of them in the Caribbean Sea, and I don't think even at this time of year you should think it's quieter. Not all 10 of those are going to form. If they do, then we'll give you all Force 13 merch for free. But we don't think that's going to happen. Although I must say, I think there's going to be a few, mainly in the Caribbean Sea, and still can't rule out that big one until mid-November, probably, at least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been fortunate the models have been backing off on this Caribbean one, because especially the GFS was very bullish on it outside, the normal forecast period for some time. Yesterday afternoon, it was trying to say, it's going to form north of Cuba, go through the Bahamas, west in the Florida Strait into the Gulf of Mexico, stall in the central Gulf of Mexico, and then go back into Florida.
Awful.
But and the models are completely backed off on those kind of solutions now, at least for that system, and it looked to be completely dropping it for now. So let's just hope it stays like that. Right now with the GFS, we just have to worry about it saying a 905 millibar system south of Iceland in 210 hours instead.
What?
Yes, that's the new model run.
Oh my God.
So we've gone from an insane Atlantic hurricane season to...
Don't listen to that. Don't listen to the GFS. Don't listen to it.
It's drunk.
Here's
that would actually be... It actually does that in the 18Z run to invest 94L as it goes post-tropical.
Stop!
Guys,
no.
Make it turn into a 905 millibar storm south of
After
Iceland.
Tropical Cat 5.
Jeez.
I don't know. It's just mess.
Anyway, moving on. What type of coverage do you do during the winter months? Well, it is true that 70% of all cyclone activity happens in the northern hemisphere, but still that's another 30% that happens in the southern hemisphere, typically between late October and April, May. So there's quite a few things to cover down there, but generally we do a lot of more fun stuff. We do obviously severe weather in the spring months. US, I think, wants to do more on winter weather this season. And also, trying to think. Well, obviously the main things on our calendar now are Hurricane Week, end of season, and then we always do a big New Year stream, and then it's January before you know it, and then that's when it gets pretty lean with our uploads. But we'll probably do Weather Beat, which is like, for those who haven't seen Weather Beat yet, is a weekly or bi-weekly, or however many times you want to do it, a weekly program about weather around the world. So there's also
I think we've had some other ideas about how to fill the gaps as well when there's less activity in the winter months too. I think if we end up rolling some of those out, they'll be very fun.
We have some breaking tropical news, believe it or not.
Ooh.
We have tropical depression Pepito, named by Pagasa.
Ah.
Oh.
Yes!
That is not what I was expecting to hear.
Philippines. We're all waiting to hear it's going to be that subtropical storm. No.
It does look pretty organized. It could actually gain some steam before it actually moves into Luzon later or into the early this week.
You never know.
So where is Pepito?
It's located to the east of the Philippines. That's what is...
Like,
Mhm.
how far? How far east?
Just off the coast.
But just talking about the off-season again there, Strat, and you're quite into the gaming side right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people have been playing Among Us, for example.
Do you want to give a
Us
plug
is.
for our gaming server? Because we've got one.
Yes, I will actually get that and share a unexpiring link to it very quickly.
Because we have a lot of interests that, you know, merge at this point, really. And people like gaming, people like science, technology, news, all that kind of stuff. Ethan, were you going to say something?
I got the link.
Oh, I just posted in the chat 3 times.
God
And
damn it,
someone else
Strat.
just used the account to say they're not the imposter.
Excellent. Excellent.
But,
We'll probably
you
stream
know,
that one day, yeah.
Yeah, whether it's here or on other, you know, platforms, we are going to be trying to bring some more general content in the winter months when a lot of other cyclone activity is, you know, slowed down. You know, typically, you know, a lot of the time,
Strat's just desperate to make people laugh again. That's all it is.
No, I just think that I think we're in a really good spot to where we can make the, you know, kind of late December to, you know, April, May time. That's typically much more quiet in terms of, you know, content that we're making. I think there's ways to actually fill it up a lot more now, and I'm excited for that.
All right, let's see what else we've got. Question there about whether we're going to do Hyper-Earth bulletins next year. That was a thing that we did for a little while at the start of this year on Force 13 Extra. Reason why it stops is just that the workload is just too much with the real world stuff. I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see. My guess would be no, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess some of that stuff's fun. Maybe if someone else here has the ability and they want to make it the extra channel and they have the time to do it, it could happen.
You know what? If anyone is thinking about, you know, producing videos and doing that's a good place to learn.
You know, the extra channel itself, to be honest, is kind of a place.
It's a sandbox.
It's not junk by any means, but it's a sandbox where people can just upload whatever they want for fun. And you know, surprisingly, the hypo weather bulletins when they were there performed quite well. And I know people here
just love hypo stuff, Strat.
It's true.
They do.
That's true. The most video on the channel that's responsible for over a third of the subscribers is a 2040 hypothetical Earthman season animation.
Wow.
I am dead serious.
Incredible.
But I've seen people here making, like, you know, Christian, you've been making these really good templates. If things are boring and you just want to make things, that would be a good idea. It's like at least a once-a-week series or something on the extra channel. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. That'd be fun.
Chrissy G-Man says, do you think you'll have special guests on in the future? We'd like to. If there's any special guests listening right now, then send us a message. contact@force13.com. And we'll get you on one of our shows.
You know, we've definitely been at least considering working towards collaborations or the idea of collaborating with other content creators.
It's Strat's big idea.
YouTube.
But we've got some. Wait, hold on a minute. Just stop right there. We got some right here, though. We've got Christian, who's here for the 3rd time with us, and you are a content creator outside of this.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm not gonna plug my stuff because I'm not sure if anyone else wants that.
Your call.
Well, you can.
You got the chance.
It's your time to shine.
Dude,
well, I mean,
dude, people are interested in your stuff. They'll come watch it. You should do it.
Well, tell us what you do first.
Exactly.
I just make gaming videos. My main focus is a rather crappy mobile game called Mario Kart Tour.
Oh.
Yeah, you see? Now that's why I didn't want to do it.
I used to play that game, actually. It's not that bad.
If people like Mario Kart Tour, go to his YouTube channel.
I do other stuff as well. It's mainly Nintendo focused. I mean, for a start, I do games on this thing. I've just woken up. I recently got the remote control kart game that this thing, and I haven't had a whole bunch of time to play with this thing because it recently released. 2, I've been working on Force 13 stuff. So
it's been full throttle recently.
It really has. Oh, my Switch is
Do you want me to post the link to your channel?
Last chance,
anyways,
Christian.
So.
It's up to you.
Moving on.
We'll move on then.
Yes.
Ethan?
Maybe
How's Mitchell today?
He's fine. Come here. Come here.
Okay.
Come here.
We've got to do this every day.
My Switch is just...
he is.
My Switch.
Come here.
I don't want that. Please display on...
Come
There
here.
we go.
There we go. There you go. We love Mitchell.
There we are.
Yeah.
There we are. Hello.
There we go.
Nice doggy.
He's my sweet companion.
Good boy.
Excellent.
Always is.
Oh, and Ethan's wearing Force 13 as well. That's just...
Yeah.
Everyone's wearing... I'm actually not tonight. That's
I'm
terrible on my part.
I'm awaiting one of my new products in the mail, and my shirt's in the washing machine right now.
I need to get some merch, actually.
Mitchell?
I haven't got any.
Hello?
Speaking of which, there is actually, and I do think this is kind of fun to plug as well, real quick. Give me 1 second. I want to make
Strat
sure...
loves his plugs.
Hey, it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. It's been very discreet so far because we haven't really done a Rolex. We don't really have an advertisement for it yet, really. But we do actually have some new products on the Force 13 merchandise store. If people are interested, I'll post that in the chat as well. We have masks up on the store for you to wear when you're out and about.
If you're interested, you can contact our sales team up there. That's Strat.
Yeah, so I mean that's in the chat right now. If you want a mask, feel free to go to that link in the chat right there. They're honestly really great. They're pretty inexpensive, and I've already bought one, and I'm waiting to have it arrive in the mail right now. And I guarantee you, it will be on the stories tab or something when it
I'm
gets
sure
here.
it will. You won't be able to contain yourself, Christian.
No, it's very exciting.
I'm just wondering if you guys sell tea mugs or coffee mugs.
We do sell mugs.
Yeah, we do.
Smug mug.
Is that still going? The Marcel Smug mug.
The smug mug is no longer public, but it is available for
It
back
is still.
public whenever you want it. So the items on the store right now.
It's a mug with Marcel's smug face on it. If we get 10 expressions of interest, we'll put it back on because I don't think anyone's interested in having Marcel's face on their desk.
I will say,
I want Marcel's face on my desk.
I got a smug mug. It's just back at my house.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, let's see. Let's go to more questions, shall we? How's Strat the movie going?
Wait, what?
Pretty good.
We haven't started
Production's coming
Strat
along.
the movie, but maybe we should do
Whoa,
one.
hold on. Speaking of that, hold up. Someone, and I didn't know this existed for like months. Actually gotta find some YouTube. Someone made like a YouTube video back in January called "What is a Strat Storm?"
What? What?
What is
Hold up.
this Strat?
Can I pull this link up and have you like?
Well, whilst we're waiting for that, there's another question there.
no.
Does Strat like spaghetti?
With tomato sauce, yes. With milk-based sauce, no.
All right, there's your answer.
There's your link, by the way, Nathan.
What link?
I just posted in the stream chat here tonight.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't show it here.
Oh, that's just horrendous. Oh dear.
Yep.
Oh no.
But
Sorry about that.
someone made a video back in January of this year called "The Unsolved Mystery of Strat Storms."
Hold on, what's Christian showing us?
Sorry, I'm just saying, I've got someone commenting on my YouTube channel already. I was like...
Found you,
He
how?
didn't say his channel name. Oh, I know what they did.
How did you find me? How did you find me?
They're in the Discord server. They probably clicked on your username.
They know
and
who
then
you are on
went to
Discord.
your YouTube channel through that.
Yeah.
He's in the call right now.
Oh, yes.
Oh dear.
Yes, that's how it happened. That's how it's happened.
Mark.
Yeah, Mitchell going at it there as well. Let's see, what have we got here? Okay, let's see. There's so many different things that we've already covered already.
Michael Scott moments is what someone requested.
Pardon?
Requested we do top 10 Michael Scott moments.
I'm not sure we've got 10.
Oh god.
I mean,
we got like top 3.
Michael Scott's a very
I'm not Hurricane. No,
makes
that's
appearances
just
very
someone-
rarely these days.
Yeah, but we got the sleeping on a game tango. We got a
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh yeah,
Hurricane.
you've got 2.
That's just the person who commented.
we could find a third and make it top. But the most viewed video on the extra channel is actually his submission.
Yes, it is.
It is. It actually is.
Oh, by the way, I think that might be Nelson that posted a reply to Spaghetti Question saying Strat has the personality of spaghetti, so I'm sure he loves it.
Is he attempting to call me scatterbrained?
Maybe spaghetti brain.
Scatterbrain.
He's calling it 1 foot in front of the other is what he's saying. What?
Oh man.
It's Nelson.
Do you think in reanalysis they'll upgrade some of this year's category 4s to 5s?
Hi Shem, that's the only one.
In the Atlantic,
Basically.
my answer is no.
Definitely not.
No.
Not the Atlantic.
Laura and Delta are definitely Cat 4s, almost no argument.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
I mean, Laura's definitely a 4.
Teddy
You know,
was a cat four.
Delta they might actually lower its point a
Teddy.
little bit because of the post data that we got when it came in like a lot weaker than expected that evening.
I'm trying to get through as many questions
Yeah.
as possible in this community hour. I'm just difficult to balance everything. There's so many coming in. What are our preliminary predictions for next year's hurricane season?
I don't
Way
really
too
know.
early to tell.
A bit too early.
The first prediction comes out from like the first official prediction or first serious prediction from a serious agency comes out in December. So
Yeah. Well, let's rack our brains for a second and see if we can get some guru magic going.
We can. Well, indications show that we will still be in a significant La Nina into next year, and will probably, at best, just about be exiting it by summer. So
Let's go with 21 tropical depressions, 19 tropical storms,
Whoa.
9 hurricanes, and 4 majors. There you go.
Well, tell
That's
you
your
what,
guru-
if that
I will-
actually happens, so
your
far out,
prophecy.
Strat's going to be on every news broadcast, national late-night talk show, and all that stuff.
Well, the
Well,
last
he
time I
had
did that,
2017 pretty well.
I was 1 off on the number of tropical depressions and 1 off on the number of major hurricanes for 2017, and I said that in November of 2016. So let's hope the magic repeats itself.
And he was much
Here's my
smaller
thing
back
about
then.
next year.
Yeah, that is completely. Keep in mind that is not serious whatsoever. That is just completely random.
All right.
That is not scientific based in any
All
way
right.
or should be taken seriously.
Thank you, Strat.
Here's my thing for next year. We will at least have 1 tropical depression.
okay,
we
here's my
go.
prediction.
10
Zero
agree.
0 to 40 tropical storms I would say is reasonable.
Yep. Something
That's
like
right,
that.
good.
Yeah.
That's right.
What do
0
you
to
want?
20 hurricanes,
She'll agree.
0 to 10 majors.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan, what's your dog predicting?
Let's ask him. What are you predicting?
What do you say?
Excellent.
That's a pretty good prediction. Yeah, he said that there's only other way you want.
20, I think. Is that
No, I think he said 5.
5? Oh, well, we have different.
That'd be good.
That must be
He's not a good
American dog
forecast.
compared to British dog language. Let's see.
Well,
Well,
what are dogs-
Hurricane
what are
Tim
dogs-
said Nelson has taken over the main channel. That's quite possible. Has Nelson hijacked the main channel, Strat?
He just typed in the chat saying, "Has Ethan ever tied a damsel to train tracks and twirled his mustache with a villainous laugh?"
I
What?
don't have a mustache. I don't.
I don't know.
I really don't.
You're starting to grow a beard.
It's there a little bit. It's there. It's tiny bit.
I'm somehow very amazed that more people are watching this stream than when we actually made the announcement earlier that Hurricane Week 2020 is actually happening, which it is. So we must be doing something right, at least for comedy purposes, if nothing else. We should share a Nobel Prize, says Imam Main.
Well, the winners of the Nobel Prize this year were people that are combating global hunger. So I don't know if I don't think we
we're
reached
sort
that
of
category.
we're sort of combating global weather misinformation, I guess, but
Yeah, but it makes us reputable on our own right. But I don't know if the the Nobel Committee will find that recognition enough.
Who knows? Lots of the same questions. So many people want Holus Unleashed back.
I'm surprised no one. I'll be honest. I'm surprised no one's asked why does this idiot keep changing the color of his lights.
Yeah, well, I mean, I might be so far behind with the questions here that I might not have caught up to it just yet. What animation software would you recommend, folks?
Animation software. Oh, that's a tough one. I don't actually use any animation software. I only use video editing software.
Yeah, because there's ways to have like GIF files, so you can use video like regular video software instead of full animation stuff. I don't animate personally, but a lot of it's the style and the complexity of what you're looking for. Adobe After Effects and Adobe products tend to be very good though if you're willing to put down the investment and if
Big
you're
learning
serious.
curve. Learning curve.
Well, I used the open shots for my animations, which I made a few, but I am starting to look towards Hit Film Express.
Yeah.
Yeah. Downloaded yet.
Yeah,
Certainly
I want to use.
from what I've seen, Hit Film probably one of the best free solutions.
It's free too. As long as you have a good enough computer, you can use it. So yeah.
And I expect them on the phone now to make some kind of deal with us, Strat sponsorship.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're on the hunt for that kind of
That's
stuff.
shameless promotion. Oh, of course, Strat's on the hunt for all that kind. All
Hey,
the time.
hey!
All the
I
time.
gotta speak the truth here. It's not a plug. It's just
Now,
it'd be awesome.
Strat, do
you
you
sure?
make any secret of who your voting intentions are this year? I'm not going to get political here, but
I have not made that secret in numerous conversations with people. I don't know if people are asking that in the chat, but I don't think it's...
So I just want to say, Strat would take a sponsorship probably from the Trump campaign on Force 13 ahead of the election. I'm sure he would, but we're not going to get politicized. But Strat's so obsessed with his deals.
It's great to have a sponsor or something, but it has to at least align with our interest in the stuff we're making. We can't just go off randomly and say, okay, we're this kind of news and information channel. We also have personalities and do community events and stuff and engage with people. We can't go off and say, oh, this gambling company, you're gonna be our sponsor.
True indeed. Some people do that, but trust me, we will never. We're never letting anything get in the way of our information. That's
Nope.
I'd like to think that's a good thing about us.
They're getting timed out for this mean message.
Oh dear. We have people who believe in all sorts of things around these parts. That's a good thing, by the way. And
wow,
it is. We all get on with the task of tracking storms.
Did you time me out?
Did Strat time
No.
me?
No, it was Nelson.
All right, let me try and catch up to some more questions. I'll do my best. I think Tim wants us to talk about the Force 13 US channel, and I believe he is starting up a live webcam from his location soon in North Carolina.
Ooh, I look forward to seeing
Interesting.
Now you can find all of our outlets if you are interested in discovering what else is out there on our other channels by going to our main account YouTube page. The main page, isn't it, Strat, where all the other channels appear on the side?
It's youtube.com/force13/channels.
Oh,
and you'll see
slash
all
channels. Okay.
Ranging from Force 13 US, the AU Extra, all of it there.
So
actually, if you're just on the home page, you'll see it on the right side of the screen if you're on your computer as well.
So if people can't get enough of this mess, then there's plenty more elsewhere.
This is actually a story that a lot of the viewers may have missed because it happened in between the set of streams, and it kind of rivals Ike on a Bike in terms of comedic value. My mom was visiting me last month, about a month ago, and I had to carry all this stuff inside back to my dorm room, and there was so much of it that I didn't have. I couldn't go up the stairs because there's too much stuff. I had to use the elevator. And I was walking into the elevator, and everything started to fall because I had stacks of things holding up. And I lifted up my right leg. I lifted up my right leg to try to stop it all from falling, and it worked. The problem was,
wow.
is that my phone, which was in the pocket of my right leg, fell out and fell right in the slot of the elevator door and into the elevator shaft.
Oh.
No!
Yeah.
And it was so perfect that it didn't even clatter whatsoever. And you just heard a clink as it fell to the bottom of the elevator shaft. And I didn't realize what happened at first. I felt my pocket, I was like, oh no. And as soon as I realized what happened, I just screamed explicit words as the elevator door closed and my fate was sealed.
That's amazing. Well, bad, terrible.
That should be worth a prize.
And with that, also with my driver's license and my debit card.
Oh wow. It did get resolved though, didn't it?
Not for 2 days.
2 days.
It was definitely a panic.
But you did eventually get it back.
It was
I
an
did.
intense struggle.
Undamaged.
Undamaged somehow.
What? It didn't shatter on the way down?
No. I don't know how.
Okay.
Actually.
Well, this is the thing. They refused to get it because it was a weekend when it happened. They said they had to wait till at least Monday, even though it was on Saturday.
What are you doing,
So
Ethan?
Why?
I'm just looking at Ryan now intensely. He's staring at the mic.
What? He's so tense.
You just.
He's alright.
I'm like,
He's alright. He's just.
Chilling.
I think we'll never forget.
chilling.
We'll never forget that time during the Dorian documentary when Ryan was on the interviews and he said, "What?
What?
What? Is that like is that in the 413 Sundays intro?
No, that's Ethan's what is in our intro.
Oh.
The one that Ethan wouldn't like us to remind him of.
It was when a tornado
don't,
was shooting. It was like, what?
All right, here's a question. Absentia Juico. I don't know. I don't do pronunciations very well sometimes. I need to ask why people hate on Strat. He's such a smart person. He never overhypes or decreases chance unless there is evidence or proof. Sad face. Well, Strat started out making a joke of himself, and it sort of brings a lot of other people a joke about Strat, but honestly, at least from my perspective, Strat is one of my closest friends in reality, and he's a great guy on and off the air, and you will see him I will see him in the flesh at some point, and we'll do a great little interview. I'm going to get him to dress up as a squirrel in Times Square, and we'll do all kinds of fun things.
Oh no, we made that promise.
Hopefully I'll be there.
Wait, Strat dressed up as a squirrel?
No, we're gonna do that. But honestly, Strat's an all-around great guy. Don't diss Strat.
I think at this point, some of it isn't really that serious anymore because it's really just gone into like that kind of bit atmosphere where it's a kind of a tooled joke in a way. You know how like content creators will have their bits they pull out.
Yeah.
It kind of dates back to 2018 Guess the Storm.
Yeah.
And it's still in use today, even though other people have pulled a much worse storm since. But I mean, it's a fun bit. It's funny to see people.
Well, it's a meme, isn't it? They get old quickly.
Yeah, but the thing is when you have an audience that's constantly growing, there'll be new people that don't know that it's old at all. They'll think it's this fresh new thing all the time.
Oh god!
And that's what kind of live in content creator communities, you know.
Oh no! Have we still got that ahead of us? Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Well, people in the future will be new, and they'll be seeing this stream for the first time. And they'll say, oh, this is actually like a meme or something. This is like a good joke. This is very funny.
So
I will use it in the future.
We're going to see the resurgence of the Strat nonsense and the Marcel. That Marcel stuff, that's going to be immortalized one day.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
He's going to be a... Marcel is most likely going to be more famous and popular and successful than any of us in this room right now. Honestly, I think he will.
He goes to a university that multiple Colombian presidents have graduated from. That is a fact.
He's going to be president of Colombia and take over the world.
He probably
according
will.
to Marcel.
He probably will.
Yeah.
Someone put this in the chat. I think this would actually be a good series, Nathan. whenever you visit someone on a U.S. tour, you have to make a cooking episode with them of actually cooking a meal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cooks
I'd be up for that.
That's interesting.
I mean,
You know, it brings the cooking series on the Extra Channel full circle. If you go around the U.S. and actually cook different style cuisines with people based on geographic location.
Ooh, that's an interesting idea.
So, someone just asked.
Cook Strat.
No.
Someone just asked me a question in the chat. Where did my name come from? And it's actually quite a interesting story at where it came from. So, there's this video game that I play called Rocket League, and
yes, I know.
Yeah.
And there's a wheel in that game you get from Blueprint, they're called Kyria, and that's where I got my name from. And I didn't even know that that Kyrios was actually Greek. I didn't know what it meant until weeks afterwards. So just thought that it was a unique game, but not a unique game, a unique name.
And what does Kyrios mean?
I think it means Lord. I think.
Lord.
Greatest.
Yeah, Lord. Lord or Master.
Oh, Ike knows. Wow.
Ike is brushed up on his Greek literature and linguistics.
That's great.
Remarkable.
Kay asked really quick if they wanted to mention the future plans for the UK channel, and the main channel responded saying no. But do you want to talk about that briefly, Nathan?
Not nice.
I think that's Nelson Hoppin accounts. He's been a real devious.
Now,
person
we
tonight.
have got quite a few people from the UK in our ranks these days. One here tonight, even though it's getting towards a late hour. And there's a few others. So hopefully we can get a team together very soon, this winter, and put together some more established coverage and updates on the UK channel.
Who's running the main account just yelling spam?
God damn it. Nelson, is that you?
Nelson.
I can't time out the main channel. This is a problem.
Right. I'm removing the main channel's messages.
Is he a hacker?
I'm intervening. And Nelson says it's Strat.
Are you serious?
He is on his own account, so it has to be
I'm
Strat.
right here. I'm right here.
On his
No,
own account.
You can have tabs and have different accounts on different tabs. I'm right here right now. I'm not
I don't
typing
think
anything.
Nelson would do that though. Nelson is.
Are you serious? He made a poll once saying, "Would you support Nelson the Great or Strat the Slimy?" Come on, man.
Strat, I'd just
Aye.
like for you to look at chit chat in the public server.
Well, no,
because
please tell me
they're
that.
calling you a squirrel.
Hey.
Hey, it happens a lot of the time. I remember a time when a Force 13 Sundays led to actual Discord servers being created about a war between me and Nelson. And people were posting.
Yeah, I remembered that.
For that.
I remembered that.
Guys, we have to close in a few moments, but there's a few important things that we want to mention, and I'll do it in my own time because I've forgotten half of it. What was the first one, Strat? Join our Discord server. There'll be free Nitro in an hour, thanks to Strat.
It's the pinned message there. The link in the description as well. It's discord.gg/force13. After party's gonna be happening there. We have, I guess, a Nitro giveaway now in an hour or something.
Yeah, thanks to
there'll be
Strat.
a call there. Wait, but that was your idea. Oh god, this is being pinned on me. Oh Jesus Christ.
No, it'll be alright. We'll be doing that. But, oh my goodness, I was thinking of some other things just then. Well, if you missed the announcement earlier, Hurricane Week is going ahead. Someone just asked, what is it? Well, take a look back at the old Hurricane Weeks that we did, particularly 2017. That was the last one that we did. A lot of documentary stuff on hurricanes. There'll be lots of things that you never knew about, that you've never seen before. Things that just make you go, you know, wow, never thought. I didn't know about this and that and the other, because we've been doing a lot of research into storms that no one really knows existed way back when. It's not all going to be way back in time. There's going to be modern stuff as well, and live streams every night from November the 30th through to December the 5th. Oh yes, so at this point it leaves me to ask the team, well, first I just want to see if Mike wanted to say anything else, because I'm at risk of ignoring you completely during the stream, and I don't want anyone left out.
No, nothing at all. We're all good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much Strat's taking the cake for the stream. Also, Strat, there it looks like there's a ghost in your mirror.
Wait,
Are
what?
you gonna say something?
Wait, there's
Your mirror,
like that?
like behind you. Saw
That's
somebody
my
in the
roommate.
background.
That's my roommate. That's not a ghost.
This is rumor.
That's what you want us to think.
Maybe it is actually a ghost. But I guess if we're doing Force 13 Sundays next week, we don't have a Category 5 in the Caribbean or some stupid thing like that, which would be so annoying and terrible. What should we do on next week's Sundays? Let's hear it.
Jackbox?
I on the
I'm
bike.
sure that people are gonna say yes to Storm. I assume.
I don't know.
Let's just see what viewers say for a little while. Just let us know
And I also
what you'd like to see next week.
I also just to say thank you to everyone for showing up today, because aside just the announcement, this has been the most successful Force 13 Sundays ever by a
You don't need to
very
bring it
large
up, Strat.
It's sold out to you,
So,
Strat,
thank
clearly.
everyone.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
No, it's everyone here that's actually making this happen. Everyone that's showing up just to watch and
Strat.
participate and be a part of the community.
Yeah.
Strat.
Yeah.
Hashtag Strat is a squirrel.
What?
Oh
Hashtag
god,
Strat
they're posting
Strat is a
hashtag squirrel on Twitter. Oh no.
Trending on
What?
Twitter?
No, it's not trending
Hashtag
yet.
Strat is a squirrel.
Really?
Everyone looking
Uh-oh.
shit.
And I've started
Discord,
it.
everyone's typing it, and now they're trying to get it trending on Twitter.
Uh,
Oh,
Hey,
they
hey,
tried
they
to
do
get
the
a
public
certified
server,
squirrel.
right.
I mean,
People
dear.
want Marcel, people want Among Us, people want... Oh, don't do that. People want a Halloween stream, people want all kinds of things. Let's turn all that off. I think there might... I don't know if the music just played in the background there or not. I've got to find the right button. But there ahead of you is potentially a subtropical storm forming in the Atlantic. People want Marcel, as I said. Video games... Jackbox.
Yeah.
There was one other thing. Cooking
we'll probably
Strat, I
have some-
think.
We'll
Oh,
probably have
God.
some Jackbox in the
Oh,
public-
no.
Public server call tonight, because I have.
So we'll figure out what we'll do. Some kind of game next Sunday night. Hey,
It'll be
keep the strat live.
what?
Look, the issue is that I only have a microwave, so you can't do a real cooking series right now.
Jeez.
I'm sure Nathan has some exquisite meals that he could cook up at home back in the UK. Or anyone else that's not on campus has their stove tops. I'm sure they can make some glorious meals to dine on.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we're gonna chill out in the Force 13 server as I see that Strat is a squirrel is trending. Nothing. And we'll be over there. No tropical weather bulletin tonight, unfortunately. I explained it earlier, just time constraints and the new software is... we're in a transition phase right now, let's just say. If you missed the news at the start of the hour, the big announcement is that Force 13 will be running Hurricane Week for the first time in 3 years. It's going to be an excellent week of history and entertainment and excitement and a bunch of other stuff that you can get involved in. You'll find out more throughout the end of October and November until the build-up finishes, and we'll be there then for the end of Atlantic Hurricane season. Thanks very much to my team for taking part tonight in what has been a riveting Force 13 Sundays, if I say so myself. And we'll be back again as soon as we get a major storm out there, which I'm sure won't be very long considering the Atlantic. So keep watching the Tropics, and good night to everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks to my team for taking part. Have a good night.
Yeah.